So I believe, honestly believe that I didn't exceed the powers of the minister in writing those directives, nor did I exceed the powers of the Constitution and even the Act, the SAPS Act. Now, the issue of the time, I'm just taking leisure to deal with, I attached immediately. Now, the directive would still have been the directive even without immediately, but I added immediately because, as I indicate, I wanted to send a message to be understood that I would want the National Commissioner to have this in mind, but it was not like in a drill. You know, in a drill, you say left, and the person you are commanding must really lift the left leg, as and when you say on time. Left, you say right, they must take right up. You shout another instruction. You turn left, they do this. Turn right, they do so. Aim, you aim, all of you. It's an instruction that.
Just in case you haven't seen the letter, this is the letter. This is actually page 2 of 2. And in that last paragraph, that is where he uses the word immediately, where he says, my observation in this regard, as indicated above, is that further existence of this team is no longer required, nor is it adding any value to policing in South Africa. I therefore direct that the political killing task team be disassembled immediately. That is the word of the day, ladies and gentlemen. And then now he's giving us a speech on, I wrote the word immediately, but immediately doesn't really mean immediately. Don't you guys use the English dictionary? Immediately, I didn't say like immediately in a drill. I meant like a soft tone immediately, like just a word. It was just a placeholder. But I wasn't saying immediately, like here, over here at Natim Tetra's funeral, you can see the latest drill by the police as they're walking the coffin back to the hearse, and then the hearse is going to drive him back to his home, to his final resting place. You can see that they're struggling. They're struggling because the grass is uneven. It's been raining, and they're trekking along, but they're still doing their left, right, immediately. Left, right, immediately. Stop. Go. That's what Mchunu is saying. That's not what he was doing. Why are people putting words in his mouth? He never meant it like that. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know if you understood his immediately explanation. For me, I thought he was just playing around with words. I thought he was playing with words. For example, over here.
Why are you the problem?
I think that there's no need for me to explain why I'm the problem. That just tells me that I am the problem.
Now I'm not here for any other issues. I just need to know where are the pods. That's all I need to know.
Where are the pods?
Yeah.
There's no pods because I made the things that it cannot make that pods to be done.
I don't know if anybody understands.
So if you understand when the minister says immediately in his letter, but he didn't really mean immediately, he didn't really mean it. Let me know in the comment section down below. But wow, Guningi, right? It is a lot. I thought that was an interesting attempt. Yeah, we'll call it an attempt by the minister. And quite frankly, I was disappointed because of all of them who have been implicated, aka Sivia, Brown Mokotsi, Kat Matlala, Katie Molefe, the whole gang, okay? Of all of them, actually, the police minister is the one who's been the most silent in the media, hasn't addressed the media, and even better, he was home. So he had more than enough time to prepare a resounding reason behind his reason for using the word immediately, and even worse, why he decided the PKTT needed to be disbanded based on a report of 2019, a good 5 to 6 years ago. Wow, I do not know how he is going to survive question and answer session. I know the MK party is probably burning the midnight oil, just rehashing the questions. But then there's also this part.
But the context of these instructions that come from a minister and these ones that came from are not the same as those in a drill. And it's always like that. Not in the form of a drill. It wouldn't mean that when the National Commissioner receives the directive. He has to do this on the spot. That is why I gave a window. It was deliberate. Go and try and write an interim report. An interim report. I didn't say immediately and within 1 hour. Write an interim report. It didn't. It says on the 20th.
Okay, Minister. They are there.